Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the live Q&A session of our open evening tonight. My name's Claire Myers. I'm the Vice Principal here at Richard Taunton. So we're going to be running you through some questions, one department at a time. So first up, we have Art, Media and IT. So we're joined this evening by Kirsty McGregor, who is the Head of Department for this curriculum area. And she has some of her fabulous teaching team with her and also a couple of students as well to answer any questions that you might have. So please feel free to jot any questions down in the Q&A section as we go along, and we will answer them for you. So first of all, the team are going to run through some questions that have come in earlier in the evening. Okay, so over to you, Kirsty.
Have we got any questions coming through?
Kirsty, do you want to start off just by running us through some of the courses that you've got on offer in your department?
Yeah, okay. So within art, the A-levels that we have on offer are photography, textiles and fine art. And we also offer a BTEC in the art and design, which covers our graphics course. Within media, we have an A-level in media studies and a digital media, a CTEC vocational option. And with IT, it's A-level computer science and a BTEC in IT. We're joined by 3 of our subject teachers here. So Sarah is our teacher within art. She teaches on the photography, the textiles and the graphics. Charlie teaches both media studies and digital media. And then Dominic teaches computer science and information technology. Barat and Siraj, can you both introduce yourselves and talk about the subjects that you study, please? Barat, do you want to go first?
Yeah, I'll go first. 2 seconds. Should start with. There we go. Hello. I'm Barat. I do textiles, A-level textiles. I do CTEC graphics and A-level photography. And this year is my 2nd year at college. So it's my last year. I'll be applying to a bunch of universities. And yeah, Siraj.
Hello, I am Siraj. I do digital media, I do ICT, and I do graphics.
Great. Do you, Barat, do you want to talk about some of the things that you've studied on your courses? So sort of what you did in your 1st year, moving into your 2nd year?
Mm-hmm. So I started off college with a slight understanding of what I want to do after college, like career-wise. And most of my briefs and like projects are about architecture. That's the route that I've chosen, in which that I want to do going on to university as well. And textiles is more of a practical subject compared to photography and graphics, as it is more hands-on rather than computer-based. But all of them are amazing teachers, amazing staff, everything.
Okay. We've got a couple of questions. So I think there's one for you here, Charlie, if you're happy to answer this. So what topics will you go through in media studies and in digital media?
Hello, I'm Charlie, by the way. Media studies is a 70-30 sort of exam practical split. So the exam topics we cover everything. So we start with advertising, we do music video, newspapers, magazines, radio, video games, TV, online. So it's a little bit of everything, and the practical unit we do is magazine design. Digital media, there's less topics, it's a lot more practical. It is 50-50, but we spend most of our time doing coursework units, and we cover again magazine design. We do Instagram advertising, so that's a video unit, script writing, web design, and then the exams are sort of generalized media exams, so like how to analyze films and TV and things like that.
Charlie, we've had a question come through. Do I need art if I want to become a game character creator? I feel like that sort of might link more closely with your areas.
Yeah, so you probably want to do a mix of subjects there. I'd probably suggest something like digital media, graphics, and IT. So all within our area actually would be really good.
Yeah, definitely. Thank you. Someone else has asked how long are the courses? So all these courses are 2-year courses that we're talking about at the moment. We do have some level 2 courses within the department as well. So we have a level 2 NCFE in creative craft, which Sarah also teaches. And we have a level 2 in IT as well. And those course options are taken if you need to maybe retake some of your GCSEs, such as your English and your maths. But all our level 3 programs that we've been talking about so far are all 2-year courses. Sarah, this next question is for you. Do you need to have any of your own equipment in art, such as paint? Is Sarah there?
Yeah. Am I here? Can you hear me?
Yes.
We have a lot of resources and materials around us. You do have to pay a fee of each course is £25 for the year, but you get a lot of resources, all the paints, all the paint brushes, everything is at your disposal actually, and more.
Good. Sarah, another one for you. What topics will you cover in graphics?
Graphics, we start off with a lot of collage, looking through client-based work. We do a lot of looking at advertising campaigns right the way through for the 2 years really. So it's modular right the way through. It's a lovely course, very interesting.
All right, is there anything you can add to that as a student studying on our graphics as well?
Yeah, so I did graphics at GCSE level beforehand, and it's similar, but it's better in a way. I mean, it doesn't seem harder at all. It's not much harder, but I like the research side of it, and then with graphics you can have it hands-on and computer-based at the same time, which allows like a wide, diverse portfolio at the end of it.
Yeah, and you're helped all the way through each module, and it's
you are.
Yeah, it's a really nice way to learn actually.
Dominic, I have a question for you. So what's the difference between IT and computer science?
Good question. Hi, I'm Dominic Scott and I teach IT and computer science at Richard Taunton, and this question comes up a lot. The main difference is in IT, you kind of have to use programs and applications to complete certain tasks. In computer science, it's all about designing and creating those applications. So if you're interested in coding and you've got sort of a programming background, I definitely recommend the computer science. If you're just interested in IT in general, all the different software packages that you can use in industry and in education, then IT is definitely a useful subject to have. But just to summarize, the difference is essentially computer science, you kind of make the programs that you need to use. And in IT, we just have to choose the correct programs.
Dominic, another student has asked about, would any of the courses include animations?
In our double IT, so that's essentially with 2 A levels, we do Unit 18, which is digital animation and effects. It's a unit where you have to use sort of the Adobe suite in order to create a 10-minute animation based on a scenario that the exam board set. So yeah, 1 unit. And I don't know if Charlie does any in digital media.
We don't have a specific animation unit, but we do have, with our video unit, the one I was talking about Instagram advertising, there's space to do animation. It's not something that we cover specifically, but I know I've got 2 students definitely in my first year who will be doing animation because that's what they want to do after college.
Yeah.
So there's space for it and I can help with it as well. So yeah, absolutely.
Great. We've been asked a little bit about if you haven't done the subjects at school, whether you're able to pick them up at college. So if we start with Charlie and then Dominic and then Sarah, can you just go through your entry requirements for the course and what we require? So Charlie first.
Most of the students that we haven't done media before. So if you're looking to do digital media, we look for 4s in English and maths, and then I can't remember how many other 4s it is, Kirsty.
So you have 5 4s.
5 4s. And then if it's media studies, we're looking for 5s in English because it's a more written-based subject. But again, I would say only maybe 20% of the students we've had have done media before. I don't know, that might be something to ask Suraj actually. I don't know whether you did media before college, Suraj.
No, I didn't. Media studies and graphics were all new to me when I started college.
And how did you find that, Suraj, then picking them up at A level?
Well, so before college, so my secondary school, I did art, and so I know I know how to draw, but I really want to do graphics. The problem is I couldn't do it, so I had to do a level 2 course. It was NCFE, and so in NCFE you cover photography, art, and graphics for 1 whole year, and after that, if you pass that, all good. You can do graphics A level. You can do digital media or whatever you choose, or photography or art. So I picked graphics, and yeah, it was new, but I got used to it slowly. I did, and I adjusted, and I'm good.
Really good.
Yeah, that was good.
Dominic, what about the entry requirements for IT and computer science?
Okay, so the entry requirements for either the single or the double IT are essentially you need 5 4s, including maths and English. In terms of the computer science, we look for at least 5 5s, including maths and English. But equally, we'd look for either a 6 if you've studied computer science before, or a 6 in maths or physics we'll also consider. In terms of, do you need to have studied IT or computer science at school? No, not at all. You know, both of the qualifications, both of the syllabuses are designed to support students with varying skills in terms of IT and computer science. So no, you don't have to have done either of my subjects at school.
Can I just say something? What Dominic was
Yeah, go on, Suraj.
So I never did IT in my old school, and when I picked IT for last year, I was dreading it. I was like, I can't do this. This is impossible. But I went through the first year, and I'm enjoying it, and I'm succeeding great. So
really well.
what I'm saying is, if you haven't done it in your secondary school, don't be scared. Just try something new, and you never know, you'll love it. Because I'm loving like digital media and graphics and ICT right now. So yeah.
And you work hard, and you've always worked hard.
Yes.
You've got the right attitude to work.
Good. Sarah, do you want to go through for just art in general?
Art in general is at least 5 GCSEs at grade 5 or above, including English, language and art. There also is a suitable portfolio of creative work may be accepted as an alternative to GCSEs. Of course, if you don't get your GCSE grade that you want in your maths and English, we do the creative craft pathway, which will be a 3-year courses then, but you can then go on to do your arts then. So there's a way around it always.
Yeah. Okay. And a question for Bharat and Suraj. Someone's asked if they find art stressful. Do you just want to talk about your subjects in like general and you know how you deal with the workload?
I don't find it too stressful, even though I do 3 art subjects. It is quite hard to handle all 3 of them at the same time because they're all my courses. And yeah, it's not too stressful. It's not too stressful, but you can get over it. If you enjoy it, then you'll 100% go over it. Yeah, 100%.
Time management.
Hey?
Time management.
Yeah, time management's really
Yes.
important because
Yeah.
I'm doing 3 different art A levels. It makes it quite hard to manage which. So Mondays I'd do graphics, Tuesdays I'd do the other photography, and then Wednesdays I'd do textiles. And then I'd try and balance out on Thursdays and Fridays too. Yeah.
Raj?
What was the question again?
How you
Find it stressful.
like handle all your subjects and whether you find them stressful.
So yeah, like Brett was saying, all my subjects are coursework based, but if you can like stay calm, not stay calm, but like if you feel relaxed in your subject and you feel like you're in the vibe, you're adjusting slowly, and trust me, it's really easy, and you won't realize it's how can I explain this? So it's like a river. You gotta slowly go down the river, and you will find a way. And also time management, like Sarah said, very key. Like I stay in college during like sometime during my free study period, so I can finish the work. Hence, I can go home, do like what I want in my spare time. I won't worry for the next day. Oh, I got to hand in this work, or I got to do this. Just stay up to date mostly. Plus, email your teachers; they will reply. They will reply.
Okay, a couple of, because we're running out of time a little bit now, but Sarah, a lot of students are asking about the facilities that we have within the art department. So can you talk specifically about textiles as well, what facilities we have?
Right, like sewing machines or the room, or we have a large studio, really bright studio, where there's sewing machines, boutiques, heat guns, materials. So there's a lot of help from both teachers and the technician, always there, and everything that you want, and we're there to help you.
Good. And then final question for you, Dominic. What software do you use for programming and creations in computing and IT?
Basically, we've got Windows desktops and laptops that we tend to work on. In terms of programming languages, we have a look at a variety of them. Python, Visual Basic, C++, C#, Java, because basically in terms of computer science, you need to have an awareness of different programming languages. So you'll get a range of those. We use a lot of Visual Studio because essentially you can use plugins to install programming languages and libraries inside of that. So yeah, lots and lots of different programming languages. And for your project, you can choose whatever language you want to use or what you feel most comfortable in.
Great, thank you. I think we've kind of gone through most of the questions on the chat. If anyone's got any others that they want to share, because we're running out of time, I'm happy to stay on and answer those for you.
Fantastic. Thank you, Kirsty, and thank you to your team. It was really nice to hear from a couple of your students as well. So getting information from them was really, really useful actually. So thank you very much, everybody.